Great. Is that recording now?
I can start it with you.
Right, okay, so that was the warm-up. That was the warm-up, yeah? That's warm-up. Now we get into it. Okay. Now we're recording. Now we've got the audio on. That's recording. That's recording. That's recording. This is on.
Yeah.
And you're on as well. No weird sound effects on. And we're good to go. Okay, guys. My name's Amo, and welcome to episode 8 of the Away From Home podcast, where we talk about people who are spending experiences away from home. So right now we're speaking to people who are doing seasons abroad. So right now I have an amazing guest with me. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hello guys, I'm Robson. I'm from Kent.
Fantastic. And what was it that made you want to be away from home?
So my friends come out here last year to do a season. I came out on holiday and I was only here for 10 nights. However, they were here for a month. And I absolutely fell in love with the place and I couldn't think of anything better to do than come out here myself to do a season. And
what was it that made you choose Workers Family? Because you could have gone to Airbnb, you could have gone to Booking.com, you could have done this whole thing, right? Especially if you had friends who've done it before. Why Workers Family?
So they obviously showed me the company, they recommended you guys, and they said I'm professional, they said that you sorted transfer, sorted accommodation, sorted your job. It was kind of like a no-brainer, because you go on the website, it tells you everything you need to know, they see what jobs there are. It made sense to go with a company that's been doing it for so long and so professional. You can see the reviews, see how many people have done it, and it's a no-brainer.
And how do you actually come across Workers Family? Because I imagine before you start looking at doing season abroad, you've probably never heard of it before. Was it through social media? Did one of your friends recommend
I saw some TikToks. I saw a lot of TikToks going around of people doing it. Obviously they recommended it, and then I kind of just started Googling it, looking on Instagram, looking on TikTok, I said Facebook, they all just started popping up, all the apps was like coming up. And I just looked into it more and more, and the more I looked, the more I wanted to go, and then before I know it, I ended up applying.
And how long were you planning to do this?
As soon as I left here last year.
So you were here like peak summer, like July?
Yeah, so I come here last July, I was here for 10 nights, and then I think I got home, must have thought about it for a month, and then I think I applied. It didn't take me long, yeah. My mum was made, I didn't want to leave last time I come.
And so you must have been, so if you did it last summer and you came out, when did you come out this year?
I come out on 1st of July.
So it's like a full 12 months or 11 months
of waiting, anticipation, but like I said, booked it early, so it's been a long time coming.
And what were you looking forward to most about doing this? Because being on holiday is very different to doing a working holiday.
I think meeting all the new people, a new challenge.
Yeah.
It's something I've never done. I don't think a lot of people get to have the chance to come and experience something like this. Like I work at home, I've always done working, and I wanted to go do something else, try something else, get a new job, see what else is out there. And I thought, why not take the leap, go do something different.
And what were you doing before you actually did it?
I'm an electrician at home.
Okay.
I've always been an electrician since a young boy, and I thought, why not change up, come do something completely different, out of my zone, and see how I get on.
This is literally night and day compared to
working 9 till 5.
Yeah. We doing commercial, residential, an office.
Residential, yeah. Always done domestic working houses. So I've always been surrounded by people, confident talking to people, love meeting new people. So I thought, why not come abroad?
Yeah.
See what else is out there.
Okay, good stuff. So, what was the experience like when you first arrived in Resort? So, imagine you've been to Napa before, so it's probably a trip down memory lane for you. But you come off the plane, you got to the airport, you jumped into your transfer, you got down to the Summer Dreams HQ where people check in. I know it's different for different destinations. But you got to the check-in point, and what was the experience like from there?
Well, it's good. You guys obviously met me at reception, brought me up to the office, took me through all of the things. However, you did have to find me. I went somewhere else. I didn't come straight to the office.
You were meant to Tommy, weren't you?
Yeah, but so I had a friend out here obviously who said I can go stay with them the night before. I was meant to actually come. I decided to fly out early. However, they knew where my flight was. They knew I was here, and then eventually come to the office. I think an hour after you lot thought I went missing. So I got here eventually.
So, well, the next question was going to be, how was your first day in Resort? Obviously, your first day would have been with Tommy, I imagine.
Yeah, it was first night, so I think I got here at like 1 AM. I think I was at his by like 2. And then obviously you called, said, where are you? I was like, I'll get back down to this. Come back down for like 2:30, 3. And then I think it was Mitch who took me through all the rules, the regulations, all the packages, everything like that. And he took me down to my room, showed me where I'm staying, and then got to meet the boys that were in my room, and then kind of just went from there. Because
you arrived quite late at night, did you go out straight away? What was your first night like?
I can't even really remember, it's so long ago. I think I did go out, I think I went to Bronx, obviously, like I said, coming before, I knew where I was, I knew what the places to go to. So I think I went out, saw some people, went for a drink, and then kind of just went from there, went to sleep, and then Well, the next night.
So did you buy the events wristband, or did you already know?
Yeah, no, I bought the events wristband. It made sense too because I love going to events myself, and I knew I was going to be going to all of them, so it made sense to just get a wristband and get it sorted early on.
Alright, so with the events, so can you remember what day of the week you were? I imagine you won't remember, would you? Was it? You say July? Was it 1st of July? Was it? So the 1st of July was.
I feel like it must have been the weekend. I feel like it might have been Sunday.
So 1st of July was a Monday.
Monday.
Because the reason why I'm asking.
Yeah, I flew on the Sunday, arrived on the early hours Monday morning.
Alright, so that means if it was Monday, I'm just trying to think of the order of the events. Tuesday would have been
Project Live, Nathan Dorr.
Would it been the boat party the first day?
I think boat party was second day because I'd done my knuckle. It was
You did your knuckle? What happened?
No. I decided to take my fist to one of the punch bag machines and split my knuckle open.
Obviously breaking the record. That's never going to be broken.
Obviously breaking the record. But yeah, ended up with 4 stitches on my second day of being here, which didn't go down a tree. But yeah, big bandage, big in the hospital.
So on she arrived on a Monday. I can't remember exactly what order the events would have been in, but it would have been so July would have been Tuesday. Would have Project Live with Nathan Dorr.
Yeah.
Wednesday, probably a bar crawl, I imagine. Or maybe the boat party.
It might have been, I think it's Palm Beach party on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going back, aren't we? But yeah, because obviously in July it's peak season, so all the events are running. So
all the events are going.
Project Live on Tuesday, Palm Beach Wednesday, Palm Snapper Rocks Thursday, possibly Vice Friday or bar crawl.
Yeah, it must have been.
Boozy Bingo would have been happening then as well. Sunset sessions.
All the events were going.
So what would you say your favourite event is then?
Vice. Vice was top, yeah.
Why is that then?
I love house music.
Yeah.
Vice is absolute vibes. On a roof, it's a proper event, playing proper tunes. There's proper good vibes up there, man. Everyone has to wear all black dress code. It's a professional, well-run event, and it's standard procedure. It's just quality.
Yeah, it is very cool. Listen, if you don't like house, just the fact it's on a rooftop, the fact it's got an all-black dress code. It's a very cool event, and it's very good DJs there as well. So yeah. So with that being said, then, so I think the event was a good mix of daytime and nighttime events. So. I say that because Pambos and the boat party and Sunset, arguably you could say is a daytime event, but events like Project and the bar crawl are definitely nighttime events.
Yeah.
So and obviously Vice is a nighttime event as well because it starts at 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, Palms was a bit.
Yeah, that started 7 I think, or even later.
I think it was 7.
Either way, it was definitely very close to sunset when it started. Because I remember being there, and it's dark, which is really cool. And it's also a lot cooler as well. Because doing a beach party at daytime must be a bit of a killer. So that being said, then, would you say like you're a daytime person or a night owl or both?
I think I used to be a daytime person. Like back home, I get up early mornings, and now it's complete opposite. It's all about late nights. Late nights, going to sleep early mornings.
Yeah.
So my whole sleep pattern changes, but I think that's the way everyone goes around here. Yeah. You go out all night, don't go to sleep till the morning, sleep all day, repeat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, but the days I do have to get up, I'm up.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I sleep into the night. Now I'm a fully night person.
What do you like to like? What would you say is a typical day for yourself out here?
So normally wake up. Probably we talking when I was working, non-working.
We're on a journey here, so let's go from the beginning. So you've arrived, you've been a couple of days, done a couple of events, met a couple of people, got proper settled down.
Yeah. So
what's like a daily routine? Because that's the question we get asked a lot. People who do this for the first time.
Yeah.
When I speak to people on the phone, I always say have a holiday first.
100%. Have that first week.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your feet on the
yeah, of course. Yeah, because obviously you can go straight into work and you still have a great time, but I just feel like you're missing out on opportunity.
Yeah.
All those people that you arrive with, have a holiday, go to some events, meet some friends, have a great time.
100%. Get to know the area. Know where you are as well. So yeah, the first week it would have been waking up, probably going down to the pool, seeing who was there, seeing what on the group chat, seeing what's going on today, what the plan is. Like I said, talking to new people, seeing who's about, what people want to get on with, etc, etc, etc. And then maybe go get some food, find out what food spots are. Like I said, I know where I am. I know the good food spots.
Anywhere you recommend?
Oh, the bakery, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to come on to that later, but
I love the bakery. The bakery, just next to where we stay, next to the block, it's there 24-hour, like Subway rolls, donuts, cookies, the full Monty. The whole thing's there, the whole shebang.
In fact, it's 24 hours is mine as well.
It's
a
after
fresh donut like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, my little like, Subway roll from 6 a.m.
Zorba's baby. That's a two. There's another one, but I think Zorba's is the one that's captured everyone's imagination.
100%.
So, what was your original plan for the season then? So obviously before you came out here, so when you applied, what job did you apply for?
Ticket selling.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew straight away I wanted to do ticket selling because my boys did it last year. They showed me the ropes. I saw what they were doing. I knew kind of what was going on. I like the idea of it. I like talking to people. I like selling. It's a fun job. So that's what I applied for. And lucky enough, that's the job I got given after I applied.
And how does that compare to what you're doing back home? Selling tickets in a summer resort, I imagine beach parties, bar crawls, or fixing people's meters.
It's completely different. It's completely different, 100%. But I like a new challenge. Like I said, that's why I wanted to come out, do something completely different, take myself out of my comfort zone and see how I get along. And lucky enough, it turns out I'm good at it. But
so you do ticket selling to begin with. Do you just stick through that for your whole time here?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I still did it near the back end. While the people were here, I was still selling. Like going out on the street, like in the sun all day, working hard. Because you ticket selling, a lot of people like to think, come do ticket selling. It is a good job. If you're good at it, you can get good money from it. But you've got to put the graft in. You've got to be out there talking to everyone. You see people sell. And it isn't an easy job, but the reward is massive. So if you go for it, it can be good.
What would you say what would you say is the most difficult thing when it comes to ticket selling?
Probably being out in the heat all day.
Yeah.
Because you want to be out there when people are walking around, going to get their lunch, stopping them on the street. So that's anywhere from like 12 to 6 o'clock at night. But you might miss that wave of people. So you've got to be out there all day, just walking around, or like you say, you get a little ped, going around, selling. If you miss that group, they're gone.
Yeah.
So you've just got to keep hanging around. It is just being out in the heat all day.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I won't complain about we're in the sun, but it does get to you eventually. You get dehydrated. Then maybe there might not be so many people want to come in, and you just got to keep going and going. Just be consistent.
And what would you say is the most rewarding thing about ticket selling?
Making a sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, making a sale. It's a good feeling.
It makes it all worth it, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially when you go back to your you challenge yourself to go to, like I said, do something completely different, and then when you do it and you've done it, and then you take it to your boss and you're like, yeah, I've done it. It's a nice feeling, just feeling successful.
Especially when you have those good days. And
them good days are good days.
The big days when you sell like 20, 30, 40 tickets in one day, it's just like, oh Jesus, why didn't I do this earlier?
That's the thing, you can have like 2 or 3 days where you might not sell anything. You might not sell anything to anyone, but then that 4th day, that's what I'm saying about being consistent. That 4th day comes, you might sell the whole book.
Yeah.
And then you've made up your whole week.
Obviously, it makes all those bad days almost worth it. And the bad days make the good days even more. You appreciate the good days more when you have a good day, and you have obviously the bad days as well.
100%.
It's a mix of both. So that being said, then what my last question was? You've answered most of the questions. You're too good, Robson. You're too goddamn good. So, did you do any DJing or any of your jobs whilst you're here?
Yeah, so I DJ myself back home.
So not just like tonight, you're a superstar DJ as well.
Yeah, so I DJ at home. I told people when I left home, because I always planned to come for 2 months. So I was meant to come with my pal. He pulled out, so I said, I'm going to go for 2 months. Just take his month, do it with mine, and I'll do it for 2. And I always said to people, because I knew I wanted to do ticket selling, I said, I'm going to come out and do ticket selling, I said, I'm going to DJ. So even if it's a bar for one night or an event, I would do it. And I love being able to say I'm going to do something and do it. So I brought my stuff with me, I brought my memory stick, my headphones. I never wanted to come in and go, I'm a DJ, put me on, because I think it's the wrong way to go about things. I wanted to do something completely different and just show me as a character and a person. Yeah. And then, lucky enough, after doing that for 3 or 4 weeks, showing my boss that I'm allowed to put effort in my character, then got given the opportunity. It was actually him, my boss, Benji, that saw that I was a DJ, and he put me through to the right people, gave me the opportunity, spoke to higher up people, the bosses, everything like that, and lucky enough I got given an opportunity. And then, one thing led to another. Now I've done countless events. Yeah, I can't tell you, man. I've done. I'm very, very grateful.
So for putting his edits. Robson at work here.
Yeah, I'm very, very grateful for the opportunities I've been given.
So what's so next year? Well, first of all, would you do this whole thing again next year? Is this a one and done?
This is like my home away from home now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is me like every year for the next 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose it's if you have that freedom or the ability to get away from work for like 4 weeks or so, I would say definitely.
Oh, I couldn't recommend it enough to anyone. You don't know unless you try, and like take it for myself, just do it. Just do it while you're young. If you're thinking about it, just do it. Because even if you come, you might not be successful, but you've done it. You can say to people, you've had that experience, and you meet so many friends, and you might be successful, and then you might say, so I'm coming for the next 10. I'm never leaving.
Yeah.
But like, even if you come here for a month, you get that experience of going away from home, being independent, living abroad, seeing a whole new world. Because you don't know what life is like out here unless you come.
Yeah.
And it's completely different.
Exactly that. I mean, even if people, not everyone works. Some people just want a long holiday. Loads of people who just couldn't do the 4 weeks. You just had the sickest time of their life.
100%.
That you just make friends that become family. Going out every night, going to the beaches, go exploring, hiring quad bikes, just doing the whole thing for 4 weeks. If you want to work as well, those options are available as well. So. Obviously, you met quite a lot of people since being out here. Who is the best person you've met out here? Or, because people are in a bit of a spot, can you say one person, what about the others? Or else we say top 3 people.
Okay, so I spent 2 months with 2 of my best mates. Well, I do call them my best mates now. Yeah. Spent every day together. We got one boy called Lewis, one boy called Archie.
Yes,
Lewis and Archie. I wasn't with their room at the beginning. They're boys I met at one of the events. I think it was a boat party. And it was an instant click. I knew that they are the boys I wanted to be with, the boys I wanted to hang around with. So after that, and then ended up like enough, got a chance to move into their room, and then it's like that. And the story just continued. And then 2 months later, we all been together for that long. So we got them 2, and then.
It's crazy how this whole game works, isn't it? Because it's like maybe in another world, you would have just crossed past like sliding doors. And that's it. It would have carried on life because you're in this situation. You made a bond, and you're just probably gonna forever. Literally, it sounds a bit like I'm speaking like over exaggerating.
Yeah.
But you will this experience 10, 15 years down the line. If you never spoke to him, and you bumped into 15 years time, you think, actually, do you remember when we were in Apple in 2024 and how wild it was?
Yeah, it's mental, but it's like. We were saying about doing that first week holiday. Doing that first, because that's where I met them. It was going to the boat party, and if you don't do that first week of meeting everyone, I said that changed in my next 2 months.
Yeah,
moved into their room, been out, like I said, they're like my brothers now. I spent every day with them for 2 months straight. But unless you do that, go put yourself out there. Because I went, like I said, come out on my own, went to all the events on my own. I don't mind talking to new people, but unless you do it, you don't know who you're gonna meet. And I was very grateful to meet probably, like I said, 2 of my best mates now. We're absolute legends, but yeah.
Nice. I've just had a random thought. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. I'm 8 episodes in. Why don't I put the actual light on here? How do you turn it?
Flash.
Yeah. How do you turn it on? Do you know how to do this?
Normally it's like an arrow. Normally it's like an arrow that you can.
Kyle! You on the phone?